Okay, so now we will do the meditation. Okay, do a short meditation section. Then after that, we will continue with the band story, and then we will do the reading. Okay, that is our agenda. Okay, let's do it. So first, choose for yourself a comfortable position. Okay. If you are sitting on a chair, then put both of your feet on the ground. Or you also can sit on the floor in the full lotus or half lotus position. And your hand, you can press like Chin Mudra, or you can put like the Buddha hand on your lap or on your thigh. Keep your back straight, your neck straight, your chin parallel with the ground. Relax on your body and your mind. Relax your face, your facial muscle. Relax your eyelid, the muscle of the corner of your mouth. Inside your teeth separate a little bit. And your tongue, it touch the upper jaw behind your teeth. Then you could push your shoulder blade back a little bit. This will help to keep your back straight. And then pull your stomach, pull your belly in. Let's start with a long exhalation. Okay. In the end of the first exhalation, pull your stomach in a little bit more to press on the air out. Then let the inhalation automatically. Now bring your mind to the tip of your nose and observe watch every exhale and inhale. Now let's bring your mind to the silent state through observing and counting your breath. Every exhale and inhale, we count as one. And we count from 1 to 10. And during the process, if you lose your mind wander around, then let's bring it back and start to count again from 1. Then when your mind come to the silent state already, be aware of the emptiness of this morning reading section. There is no morning reading section that is not coming from me. There is an absence of the morning reading section, which is not coming from me. There is nothing which is not coming from me. 100% of this morning reading section is coming from me. All the people in the Zoom is coming from me. All the thing I will receive from this reading section are coming from me. By understand that, we need to load the seed on the beautiful seed, high quality seed, good seeds. Seed that we did it with 4 Starbucks steps. We load all of them to this moment and dedicate them to this moment, to this reading section, to see everybody, to see this reading section happen in the protection. So everybody could beneficial from it. Now be grateful and happy that you have enough seed to be here at this moment in the reading section. And then get ready to come back with the Zoom. When you are ready, bring your mind back to your breath and your body. Slowly move your finger, your toes, and then open your eyes and come back to the Zoom. Okay, so in the first few days, or maybe it could be in the first few weeks, me or other leader, okay, we will tell the band story. And I also send you the script how to tell the band story in our group chat already. I also send you the link for the band story that you could listen from Geshe Michael Roach. I also send you the link for the video of the meditation. Okay, so you could practice meditation. You could practice telling the band story. And then after that, you could raise your hand to tell the band story. Okay, today I still continue to tell you the band story. Got it? Okay, so yeah. Okay, so now I will tell you the pen story, okay? The most beautiful story that I have ever heard, the most meaningful story that I ever heard, and it's very precious story, yeah, because there are many lessons in this story that we could learn and apply it into our life, okay? So again, during this story, I will ask you some simple question, okay? There is no trick, so just answer me simply, okay? So what is this thing?
It's a pen.
Yeah, it's a pen, right? Now, suppose there is a puppy come into my room. Then I wave this object in front of his nose. Then what will he do with it?
It's true.
Yeah, he might chew on it, right? Uh-huh. Then I have a question. Does the puppy see this as a pen?
No.
No. Then, what does the puppy see?
Something like true toy.
Yeah, he might see it as a chew toy, right? Okay, now the question is that I see this thing as a pen, and the puppy see this thing as a chew toy. Who is correct? Me
Both.
or the puppy?
Both of
Yeah,
them.
right. Both of us, right? Yes. Why? Why both?
Because people can see it that something to write down
Mm-hmm.
or
Yeah.
to draw. The dog see it that a true toy.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it's the equal right, right? I can use this thing to write, and the puppy could put chew on it, right? Now let's go deeper, okay? Suppose that I put this thing on this notebook, okay? And then everybody leaves the room. And the puppy also leaves the room. There is nobody in the room at this moment. So what is this thing now? Is it a pen or a chew toy?
We don't know it is nothing.
Yeah, it's neither of them, right? Or it's nothing yet, right? So in the ancient wisdom, they say is emptiness. So what does emptiness mean? Emptiness doesn't mean that you close your eyes and everything is black. Okay, it doesn't mean like that. Emptiness also doesn't mean that you close your eyes and then you say that's nothing right, nothing wrong, nothing matters. It doesn't mean like that. It also doesn't mean that the thought come into my mind and then it's gone away. Okay, no matter. It doesn't mean emptiness. Why? Because it's not useful. It's not helpful, right? Then, what does the emptiness mean? The emptiness is mean that when the person, when the people and the puppy leave the room, there is nobody in the room, and this thing is neither of them. It's nothing yet. It has infinite potential to become anything. How potential it is. Now, suppose Miss Baovik is the first one come back to the room. And then at the moment that you look at this thing, what does this thing become?
It is a pen.
Yeah, it become a pen, right?
It
How
becomes a
about
pen.
that it wasn't you, right? It wasn't you, but it's the puppy. The puppy get into the room first, jump on the table, and then take a look at this thing. Then what does this thing become?
It become turtle.
Yeah, it's become a chew toy, right?
A turtle.
Yeah. How about that? It wasn't you, but it also wasn't the puppy, but both of you. You carry the puppy and walk into the room, okay? And both you take a look at this thing. Then what does this thing become?
It's a two
So
toy.
No, it become both, right? It become both. It's become a pen to you and a chew toy to the puppy, right? Yeah.
yeah.
Then I have another question. That's when we see this thing and it become a pen. Then is the pen is coming from itself, or the pen is coming from ourselves?
The pen is coming from ourselves.
Yeah, the pen is coming from ourselves, right? Then please raise your hands up like me. Yeah, and then wave to the front and say that the pen is coming from me.
Pen
Yeah,
coming from me.
everything is coming from me.
Everything
Everything is
from me.
coming from me.
Yeah,
From me.
everything is coming from my mind.
Everything is coming
Everything
my
is
mind.
coming my mind. From
Yeah,
my mind.
yeah. Then I have to ask you again, why? Why is not coming from itself?
Because if it is pen, the dog can see it's the pen, and the dog can use it to write a poem to his her friend.
Yeah, right, that's right. So now all of us, we agree that everything is coming from our mind, right? Then can we wish this a diamond? Let's wish this together, okay? Let's close your eyes and then say, become a diamond, become a diamond, become a diamond. And then after that, let's open your eye. What is it?
It's still a pen.
Yeah, it's still a pen, right? Where is the diamond? We say that everything is come from our mind, but now we cannot wish is a diamond. Why? Because everything is come from our mind, but it's not coming from wishing or positive thinking. Okay, so what is really happening in here right now? Okay, the thing that is really happening, that there are seeds in our mind. Okay, and at the moment that we see this thing, seed in our mind is ripen and open, and then is project our luminous image. The luminous image come out and cover on this thing and force us to see this as a pen. Okay, and when we see this as a pen already, then it's too late to wish is anything else. Okay, so who put those seeds into our mind? Ourselves, right? Ourselves, yeah. How can we put those seeds into our mind? That through our thought, our words, and our action. Yeah. Every time we think, every time we say, every time we do something, this will create an imprint in our mind. Like the way that I press on my palm like this. Can you see? Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then after around 2 hours, then that imprint is become a seed and is laid deep down in our mind. And it's waiting in there until it's have enough condition. It will ripen and then open and then projecting out the luminous image. And we will receive back whatever thing that we think, we say, or we do. Okay, and that is the way that this world is really works. Yeah, that we can achieve whatever we want to achieve by give what we want. Example, if we want to get the financial freedom, then just help other people who also want to get a financial freedom. When we do that, we are planting seed to see ourselves financial freedom later when the seed ripen and open. Okay, so that is the pen story. And our dear Geshe Michael Roach, he told us that we need to tell this pen story like 3,000 times. Okay, then we could comprehend, we could understand this pen story properly. Okay, because with me, like every time that I tell the pen story, and then you know that I could realize the new lesson from the pen story, that I could apply it into my life. Yeah, to change my life, become better and better. Yeah, until the day that I can change good for forever. Okay, so now let's spend a few minutes. I would like to invite maybe one or two of you that you could share your lesson, okay? Your lesson from applying the pen story into your daily life, okay? Then after that, we will continue with the reading, okay? Anybody want to share? If you want to share, please raise your hand, okay? Okay, Diệu Linh, do you want to share? How did you apply the pen story into your life?
To me, the lesson I apply the most to my life is that everything coming from my mind. Yes. From the time I knew this story, I often think of everything I meet in life. For example, something we don't like, something make me sad. I often think, oh, so what I do to get this one? And from the time I know the story, I I always think about me more than other. And I think that I spend less time to blame others for the mistake or for the problems. And, it's the best lesson I learned. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Okay. That's nice. Yeah. We tend to have the tendency of self-cherishing, right? From the time that we also had a tendency of blaming others, right? But from the time we study the band story and apply it into our life, and then that's we look at back, right? We look into the mirror, right? To see what we can fix from ourselves, and then that we can see the changing in our world, right? Okay. Okay, so far so good. Now let's continue with the reading. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's start it. Okay, before we start it, I would like to let you know that I also send you the link to Amazon to buy the Diamond Cutter book if you like. Okay. You know that's it's good that if we buy the ebook from Amazon, then we could plan some generous, all right? We could plan some generosity set. That's you bring the sale, you bring the benefit to other people, and then those seeds will ripen and open, and then you will see your business, maybe your salary is increased, something like that. Okay, so I recommend that if it is possible, you could buy the book from Amazon. Okay. Okay, the Diamond Cutter. I will read first, and then after that, I will invite some of you to read. Okay. Forward. The Buddha and business. During the 17 years from 1981 to 1998, I had the honor of working with Offer and Aya Arilan, the owners of the Andean International Diamond Corporation, and the core staff of the company to build one of the world's largest diamond and jewelry firms. The business was started with a 50,000 loan and only 3 or 4 employees, including myself, by the time I left to devote full time to the training institute I had founded in New York. Our sales were in excess of 100 million US dollars per year, with over 500 employees in offices around the world. During my time in the diamond business, I led a double life. 7 years before joining the trade, I graduated from Princeton University with honors, having previously received the presidential scholar medallion from the President of the United States at the White House, and the McConnell Scholarship Prize from Princeton Woodrow Wilson School of International Affairs. A grant from this school allowed me to travel to Asia for study with Tibetan lamas at the seat of His Holiness, the Dalai Lama. Thus began my education in the ancient wisdom of Tibet. Okay. which culminated in 1995 when I became the first American to complete the 20 years of rigorous study and examinations required to earn the ancient degree of Geshe, or Master of Buddhist Learning. I had lived in Buddhist monasteries both in the United States and Asia since graduating from Princeton, and in 1983 taken the vows of a Buddhist monk. Once I had gained a firm foundation in the training of a Buddhist monk, my principal teacher, whose name is Ken Rinpoche, our precious abbot, encouraged me to enter the world of business. He told me that although the monastery was an ideal place for learning the great ideas of Buddhist wisdom, a busy American office would provide the perfect laboratory for actually testing these ideals in real life. I resisted for some time, hesitant to leave the quiet of our small monastery, and nervous about the image of American businessmen in my mind, greedy, ruthless, uncaring. But one day, after hearing my teacher give an especially inspiring talk to some university students, I told him I would agree to his instructions and seek a job in business. Some years earlier, I had something of a vision that the monastery during my daily meditations, and I knew from that time what business I would choose to work in. I would surely involve diamonds. I had no knowledge of these gemstones, and frankly, no attraction whatsoever to jewelry. Neither had any of my family ever been involved in the trade. So, like the innocent candid, I began visiting one diamond shop after another, asking if anyone would be willing to accept me as a trainee. Okay, now I would like to invite Miss Huyen to read. Okay, you
Thank
will
you.
read the 3 paragraph. Okay.
Oh, thank you very much.
Mhm.
Trying to join the diamond business this way is a little like attempting to sign up for the mafia. The raw diamond trade is a highly secretive and closed society, traditionally restricted to family members.
Restricted.
Retreated to family members to those days. The
Belgians.
The Belgians controlled the larger diamonds.
Larger.
Larger diamonds, those of a carat or more. The Israelis
Yeah,
cut
the Israelis.
Israelis cut most of the smaller stones, and the Hasidic Jews of Newark's Diamond District on 47th Street handled the majority of the domestic American wholesale trade. Remember that the entire inventory of even the larger diamond largest diamond houses can be contained in the few small containers that look a good like ordinary boxes, and there is no way to defeat a thief of millions of dollars of diamonds. You just put a handful or two in our pocket and walk out the door. There is nothing like a metal detector that can spot the stone, and so most firms hide only sons or nephews of cousins. Never an odd at-risk boy who wants to play with diamonds. I remember I visited some 15 different
I
shops.
visited.
I visited some 15 different shops asking for an entry-level position,
Entry-level position.
and was summarily thrown out of each of them, and oh, watchmaker in a nearby
town.
advised me to try taking some courses in diamond grading at the gemological
Yeah, gemological.
Institute of America in New York. I'd be more likely to get work if I had a diploma, and might meet someone in the classes who could help me.
Okay, that's good. Thank
Thank
you,
you
Miss
very
Pim.
much.
Yeah. Okay, next, Miss Balvic. The next 3 paragraph.
Yeah.
It was
No, sorry. It was at the institute that I met Mr. Arthur Ireland. He was also taking a class in grading very high quality diamonds, known as investment or certificate stone, distinguishing
distinguishing
an extremely valuable certificate diamond from a fake or precious stone involved being able to spot tiny holes or other imperfections the size of a needle point, while dozens of dust motes land on the surface of the diamond or on the lens of the microscope itself to parade around the confused things. So we were put there to learn how not to lose our shirt. I was impressed immediately
impressed
immediately by our questions to the teacher, by how he is seeming and challenges every concept presented. I determined to try to get him to help me find a job or even hire me himself, and so struck up an acquaintance. A few weeks later, the day I finished my final exams in diamond grading at the New York lab of the GIA, I met the an excuse to get into his office and ask him for a job. By great good luck, he was at that moment just opening a branch office in America, having already founded a small firm in Israel, his home. So I talked my way into his office and begged him to take me the diamond business. I'll do anything you need. Just give me a try. I will strengthen up the office. Wash the window. Wash the windows. Whatever you say.
Okay,
And
thank you.
yeah, thank you.
Yeah. Okay, let me see. Is it? No. Okay, it's still quite long. Okay, up here, right? Okay, Jang, read this first read this last paragraph, and then after that we will discuss about it.
And he says, I don't have any money to hire you, but tell you what, I talked to the owner of this office. His name is Alex Rosenthal, and we we see if he and I can split your pay between us. Then you can do errands and things for us both.
Okay. Okay, so those are the few lines that we read this morning. Okay, now let's think about those lines and then see that are there anything that you would like to share with other people in the Zoom? Okay, about the reading this morning. So here are the forward, right? Here are the forward. Yeah. We haven't get into the main content of the book yet. Yeah. So we'll see that are there anything that we could learn from it. I will share with you the book again. You could take a look. And then you could get something from there. Okay, anybody want to share? If you don't have anything to share, then I will ask you some question. Okay. So how long did Geshe Michael Roach work in the Andean International? How long? How many years?
17 years.
Yeah, that's good. From which year to which year?
From 1981 to 1998.
Yeah, that's good. Okay. And what is the reason does Geshe Michael Roach join the diamond jewelry business? What is the reason?
Maybe because his teacher asked him to apply the knowledge he learned.
Yeah, his teacher pushed him, right? His teacher pushed him. He loved the small monastery. He loved the quiet atmosphere there. But what did the teacher say? What did Ken Rinpoche say? He says something like this, that monastery, a quiet monastery is a good place to learn this wisdom, right? But a good place to apply it, right? Is American office, right? And the American office is like a laboratory, right? Laboratory is a good place to apply it. Yeah. So what can you learn from that? What can you learn from that?
In my opinion, I think this is a clear example for the emptiness. Our teacher come from nothing to have everything.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah, maybe, yes. Our teacher is a living example, right? He's a living example of using the emptiness and six principle to our life, right? Now, okay, I see Miss Hin. I see you raise your hands, right? You want to share anything?
I learned that if you study something, you need to practice it.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah. Yeah, you can study a lot, right? You can study a lot. And it's good to study, right? It's good to study the wisdom. But it's also very important that you need to put it into your life, right? Into your daily life practices. Because if you don't practice it, we can say that you don't love the people around you, right? You just love yourself. If you just study the wisdom and you don't practice it, you not really love other people, right? Because if you really love other people, then you need to practice. You need to see them how successful you are when you use these principles into your life, and then you become successful. You become a happy person, right? A successful person. and other people will come and ask you, hey, how can you be so successful? How can you be so happy? And then you will share with them, okay, if you want to be successful and happy like me, easy. I will tell you this story. Then you you hold the pen up, right? Then you tell them the pen story. You teach them the 4 Starbucks steps, right? That is the real love, okay? That is the way that you can love other people. Put your love into practice. Yeah. Nice. I like it. Anything else? Anything else that you learn from this reading section? Do you do you admire Geshe-Michael Roach? No, that's with me. I don't only I don't only admire Geshe-Michael Roach because of his wisdom. Okay, but before that, when he was at the school, when he was at the university, he also brilliant student already. You see, it's not easy to get a scholarship from the president, right? From the president. He he get a scholarship to go to the university, right? And then after that, he also get another scholarship to go to the Asia, right? If he was not good at that, then he didn't get the Princeton scholarship, right? And then he wouldn't come to Asia. Then he wouldn't study those wisdom, right? And yeah, then we will not have a chance to study from him, right? So yeah, I think that whatever we do, yeah, even that is not studied the wisdom, we still need to do our best in that, right? And the example that he was very good at school. Okay, Dang, can you you better study as good as you can do at the school. Okay, try to get all the good mark. Yeah. Do you want to say something? Open your mind. Yeah. You want to say something? You learned something from this morning section? Pardon? You don't learn anything from this reading section? No?
No.
No. Okay, so I give you an advice. That's do your best at school, okay? That is the way that you show your gratitude to your parents and your teachers, okay? Yeah. Okay, so that is our morning reading section, okay? Now let's take a pictures and then Maybe I will see you again on Saturday. Tomorrow will be another leader. We'll continue with you with the next page. Okay. Okay, send me your heart and then take a picture. Okay. Have a good day. And see you later. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank you,
thanks for
teacher.
joining. Bye.